Hello, how are you, my YouTube friends? My name is Arturo Presa, and today we will see how to export data from Excel to SQL Server 2019. Before continue, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and click on the notification bell. Now, here in this Excel file, you can see that is table that have 4 columns. One for customer ID, and the first name of the customer, the last name, and also I include the full name. I made this simple table as an example. Then let's go to SQL Server Management Studio to create this table in SQL. Open the SQL Server Management Studio, right-click on Databases and click New to create a new database that we're gonna call company. Click OK. So you see the company database here. Now click on New Query and write Create Table Customer. Open and close parentheses, and in between we're gonna write customer ID int not null, comma, first name M bar char 50 characters, also not null, comma, last name M bar char, also 50 characters, not null. And finally, the full name, 100 characters, not null. So, but first, write use company. Execute. Drop down the company folder, drop down tables, and you can see here the customer table. Right click and select top 1000 rows. Of course, it is unnecessary column that is the full name, when we already have the first name and the last name. But I'm doing this only as an example. Now, we have the table customer created. We just need to fill it with data. To do that, we are going to use Visual Studio 2019. So let's open the Visual Studio, and here click Create. Then look for an integration services project, as you can see here. Next, and for the name, I will call this project Customer Excel to SQL, and click Create. Then have opened the Visual Studio. Let's go to the SQL Server Integration Services, that is the SSIS toolbox, as you can see here. And we are going to drag the data flow task to control flow. In this case, we're gonna make a data flow task for one customer table in Excel. So let's go to rename as customer Excel. And next, here in the Solution Explorer, and you see here in the right, in the up right, click on Solution Explorer. Then on Connection Managers, right-click and click New Connection Manager. Click on Excel and click Add. Click on Browser, and this is the Excel file that we are gonna use in this example. Select it and open. Click OK. So go again to Connection Manager and click New Connection Manager. And now look for Adobe.net. Click Add. So now we have to add our server. First, delete everything we have yet added and add a new one. So click in New. Here on the server name, write the same name that you have in your SQL Server Management Studio, as you can see here on the left. So write your name of your server, of your own server. Click on SQL Server Authentication. Write a username as administrator. Put your own password. And here on select or enter database name, drop down and select the database you already created. That is, in this case, company. Now, click on test connection. And as you can see, the connection is succeed. So click OK, and again, click OK, and OK. So now the connection was established. Let's go to the click on Customer Excel. And here in the data flow editor, we're gonna look here in the toolbox what is named in sources, Excel sources. Click here. Let's go to rename this as customer Excel. Again, in the toolbox, look for Adobe.net destination, as you can see here. Click and drag and drop to the data flow, and also rename it as Customer SQL. Double click to Customer Excel to start to obtain the data from the Excel provider. Click on New and click on Browser. Select Customer, select Open. Name of Excel sheet, drop down, and as you can see here, there is the Excel table customers. So having selected the customer, go to columns and see the different attributes that the table of Excel file had. So, OK and OK. Click on this arrow and make a connection to this another destination. Then double click in customer Excel and as you can see here, we have the database table that is customer for the company database. So select it, look for previous, and as you can see, all these attributes or columns. So click close and click on mappings. And here you see the complete connection between the source and the destination. Click OK. And now go to control flow, save the project, and click on start. So as we see here, the package execution complete with success. We see that the customer Excel send all the data to customer SQL. Let's go now to the SQL Server Management Studio to verify that. Open the SQL Server Management Studio, refresh company, drop down tables, and in customer table, select 2,000 rows. And done. We filled all the table, the whole table with the data that we obtained from the Excel file. So this is how basically you can export data from Excel to SQL Server 2019. I hope you learned something new. If you have any question, please give me a comment and see you in the next video.